Okay, so we're here in the coal mine, and we're on a cart. Little cart, so we're all here. We're all going down the line. There's a family at the very beginning too, but it's okay. I don't know if you can see, but there's a cart right there. It's 58 or 60 degrees or something like that.
58, yeah.
58, yeah.
I'll be your tour guide. My name is Eddie. While we're moving, I need you to stay seated at all times. If you raise up, 4 things will happen, I'll guarantee. 1, you'll have a terrific headache. 2, your disposition will change. 3, your hair will be parted different from when you left the house this morning. And for some of you, your hair will be turned red. I have a pick and a shovel that fits everybody's hands but mine. I have arthritis real bad, so I can't open and close my hands real good. Are we ready to go underground?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
You made me wait. We're leaving. We're going. We're Oh, it got immediately colder. Oh, it's dripping. Oh, my butt. Caution, low top. It's 2
Everybody
tons.
okay underground?
Yes, sir.
That's the way I like it, a happy cold crew. Now, this mine was owned by the Phillips family from here in Beckley. They were supposedly digging a post hole. They found coal, and voila, a coal mine. On this side over here, this is the Sooo seam of coal. It is classified as a sulfide bituminous coal. From where you see my light, that's the floor. Where you see the color change from there up is rock. We do not mine rock in this mines. That is 28 inches of coal. You will be on your stomach for 12 hours. On this side over here, where you see my light, that's the floor. Where you see the color change from there up is rock. That is 34 inches of Sooo coal. Your fire boss, he's the first man in the mines, and nobody comes in until he comes out. His job is, he checks the condition of the mines. He'll check the top, the ribs, the timbers, the rails. He'll check the breakthroughs. He'll check the section. Oh yes, and in this mines, only one person worked a section. He's also going to be looking for black damp. Black damp is a coal miner's way of saying oxygen deficient air. He'll take his little open flame, hold it about shoulder height, because if it's up here, he's gone anyway. Start right here, and he'll work his way down. Black damp, oxygen deficient air. It is heavier than air with oxygen in it, so it falls to the floor and works its way up. It will smother you and never bat an eye. The reason he's doing this, he's watching this flame as he goes down to see if it flickers, gets dim, or tries to go out. The next thing is, if he has black damp, he wants to see how high it is off the floor. This gives him a mental note of how much time he's got to get to fresh air. Now the miners needed something, if this one will work, that was a little better than coal oil. Somebody come up with carbide. Carbide and water makes acetylene gas. We got fire everywhere. I have 3 lamps.
Look at that.
While you're working in that 12-hour shift, this is what your day will look like. Wow. This is what your section will look like. Oh yes. And then during that time, you must refill this. Open the little trap on the top. Gotta change my hands. Put water in it. Unscrew the bottom, dump out the old carbide because it's turned to powder, it's no good. Put new granulated carbide, looks like little gravels. And this is what you're going to do. Because you don't have, most miners couldn't handle 2 lights. They couldn't have 2 lights, it was too expensive. The next thing is, don't drop any little parts because there's nobody standing there to hold the light for you. You're in the dark. If you do, just sit there. Somebody will eventually come through between today and tomorrow.
We're going back into another parking lot.
get there. First, you must check your air. The second is duck your head. Is check your top. Then you pick up this 4-foot pick and you will make this undercut under the coal. The reason for the undercut is so when you shoot, it drops cleanly down from the top and without breaking the top up. In this low seam, you will drill 3 holes, 1 on each side. 1 in the center. You will then, excuse me, go down, pick up your black powder, your paper, pour your black powder into your paper and twist it into a stick. Place it in the hole. You will take this tamper, this is brass, so that there's no spark to set the powder off. You will tape the powder in good and tight. Pack the hole with mud, tape it in good and tight. You will then take the pick, lay it in the groove, place it in the hole and shove the hole back into the black powder. Pull it back, put your fuse on and shove it into the black powder. Now, you'll tie your fuse together, come out about 10 feet, gotta let everybody know what you want to do. So you'll go, fire, fire, fire in the hole. Everybody hears that, well stop, they know what you're going to do. You take your lamp, light your fuse, crawl to one side or the other, wait for the shot to go off, wait for the smoke and the dust to clear, come in, check your air, check your top, set your timbers. Lay your wooden rails down because at that time they didn't have steel rails inside the mines. Push your coal car up on there. You will then pick up this automatic loading machine, this number 4 coal shovel, and while laying on your stomach, you will feel that 1-ton car full. Set it on the rail, drop down on one knee, and then out of the mines he'd go. This let him go through and check on his men and his mines at his pace. He didn't want to wait for the coal crews. The crew comes through, picks up the coal cars, and drops the empty ones off. Reason being, he didn't want to stay in here all 12 hours with you. He wanted to be back outside, sitting in his easy chair, drinking a hot black cup of coffee, eating his lunch, like normal human beings, setting up. He did not want to come in here and lay in mud and water and eat lunch with you. When power came into the mines, they did away with this. They changed the wheels, extended the handle, it became a scooter. I have 3 of them, can't ride either one of them.
Yeah, that was really cool. I want to go back. I want him to tell us more. Highly recommend. Look at the coal. Can I go again? No, that really grinds my gears. No? Okay. The house. Beautiful. What was the process? What was your, other than pure fear and run, when there was a disaster down there, whether it be an explosion that went wrong or a cave-in, what was the process? What did you do? Did you think run, or did you think hug the wall, or what's the process? Do you look for a hole and dive in it? Or?
You just get into a breakthrough as quick as you can. If you hear an explosion, you hear a fall, you kind of glance to see what area is coming. You'll usually see dust, or you'll feel the air pushing against you, and you try to get out of the way of it.
Okay.
Instincts will kick in better than.
Well, I figured the running, you probably learn how to run fast in situations like that. I didn't know if there's something you guys are, not programmed, but you learn to hug the wall if something happens. Obviously, you stop and watch.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
you
want to hug
stop
the
and
wall.
see what's going
now,
on.
if it's falling in right here, and I can't, there's no place for me to go, I'm going to get as close to the wall as I can get, because that's probably going to be the last place I'll be able to hold on to.
Right.
But it sometimes will shear out. If that entry is 20 feet wide, it'll shear 20 feet. Because you have blocks of coal on each side of you. Right. It's holding up. When it falls, it'll come right down that entry.
Wow.